This is for anyone who wants to learn about love. It's also for those people who are in relationships and marriages that have gone through the honeymoon phase, and now they want to deepen their relationship with their partner. It's also for those people who are currently in the honeymoon phase, and they want to learn how to keep their relationship or marriage in the honeymoon phase for as long as possible. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, if you follow me, you know that I talk a lot about mindset. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about 4 mindsets that every person needs to adopt if they want to learn more about love. Love is one of the most beautiful feelings and emotions that a human can experience. However, at the same time, it's one of the most complex emotions that a human can experience as well. And the reason for that complexity around love is because there's so many different forms of love, right? There's romantic love, which is the love between a husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. There's platonic love, which is the love between friends. There's familial love, which is the love between parents and children, brothers and sisters, etc. Then you have self-love, which is love towards yourself, which is very important. And then you have unconditional love, which is the type of love that we're all probably seeking in our lives, but most people don't really understand what that actually means. Most people seek love and romance, but when they actually get it, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to maintain it, and so the relationship ends up falling apart. That is why in this video, I'm going to be teaching you 4 mindsets that will help you experience the best kind of love, which is unconditional love. The first mindset that you must adopt if you want to learn more about love is called the lens mindset. We see things based on our own perspective and biases. For example, if I were to ask you what the capital of France is, if you didn't know the answer, you would probably go on Google, you would search it up, and then you would tell me that the capital of France is Paris. But what if I told you that the capital of France is actually this? Most people will argue with me and say that, no, it's Paris. And so because we both have different perspectives, we both believe that our own view is correct. This is an extreme example, but this happens in real life as well, especially in relationships. Oftentimes, men and women have different views. Men tend to be more visual. Women tend to be more emotionally connected. So when women are in relationships, they might feel like their man isn't romantic enough because he doesn't do certain things. And the man might feel like his woman is being too sensitive or she's overreacting. This is why sometimes communication is difficult between men and women. Both sides have their own perspectives and biases, so they both think that they're right. The only way to overcome this is by adopting the lens mindset. This mindset will allow you to see from other people's perspectives. So whenever you're in a relationship or a marriage, always try to see things from your partner's point of view. Try to look at things from their perspective. Try to understand why they think the way they think, why they act the way they act, and why they feel the way they feel. Whenever you're able to do this, you'll start to see things from a new lens, and you'll start to understand your partner a whole lot more. The second mindset that you must adopt if you want to learn about love is the beginner mindset. Now, when you first meet your partner, you probably felt a lot of emotions. You were probably nervous. You probably had butterflies in your stomach. Maybe you were excited. Whatever the case may be, you were definitely experiencing new emotions that you hadn't experienced before. As the relationship progresses, these feelings start to fade away. Why? Because you get comfortable. Comfort is the killer of growth. If you want to grow in your relationship, you have to keep things uncomfortable. You have to continuously put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable. You have to continuously push past your comfort zone. This is how you grow. This is how you learn more about love. And also, this is how you keep the spark alive. Imagine being in a long-term relationship where you've been with your partner for 10, 20 years. What would happen if you stopped acting like you were in the honeymoon phase? What would happen if you started to ignore the little things? What would happen if you started to ignore affection? What would happen if you stopped being affectionate towards your partner? Well, I think you already know the answer to that question. A lot of people who have been in long-term relationships or marriages for many years wish they never adopted this mindset because they could have saved their relationship. So whenever you're in a relationship or a marriage, always adopt the beginner mindset. Keep things fresh, keep things new, put yourself in situations that are outside of your comfort zone, and, above all else, don't take your partner for granted. The third mindset that you must adopt if you want to learn about love is the service mindset. Now, most people enter into relationships and marriages with the expectation that their cup will be filled. They expect their partner to give them love. They expect their partner to make them happy. But here's the truth. The only way we learn how to love is by serving others. Think about it. When you serve others, you feel good about yourself. You feel a sense of purpose. You feel a sense of fulfillment. Serving others is a high-level skill. Not everyone can do it, which is why it's so rare to find people who know how to serve others genuinely without expecting anything in return. So the next time you're in a relationship or a marriage, go into it with the service mindset. Don't expect your cup to be filled. Expect to fill your partner's cup. Focus on making them feel loved. Focus on making them feel appreciated. And focus on making them feel special. Now I know what you're probably thinking. What if my partner isn't doing the same thing? What if they're only focused on themselves and they don't care about me? Well, if that's the case, then you're with the wrong person. You should leave that relationship as fast as possible because someone who's only focused on themselves and they don't care about anybody else, they're selfish and you don't want to waste your time with people like that. Now I know some of you are probably thinking, no, you don't understand. I've been with this person for so long, I can't just leave them. Well, if you can't leave them, then you have to accept the fact that you won't learn about love with that person. The fourth and final mindset that you must adopt if you want to learn about love is the gratitude mindset. Most people complain about the things that they don't have. They complain about the things that their partner isn't doing. They complain about the things their partner isn't giving them. Here's the thing. As long as you focus on what you don't have, you'll never have it. You'll always be chasing after something that you don't have. But what if you changed your mindset? What if you became grateful for the things that you already had? What if you became grateful for the love that your partner was already giving you? If you did that, you would start to notice that your relationship starts to improve. Your partner starts to appreciate you more. You start to appreciate your partner more. And this is where you learn about love. See, love isn't something that you chase after. It's something that you nurture. It's something that you grow. It's something that you tend to. And the best way to do that is by adopting the right mindset, the love mindset. If you follow these 4 mindsets, I promise you, you will learn more about love than you ever thought was possible. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.